Hello, welcome. My name is K Kurd.
I'm Marcus Bronzy.
We are Ain't Got a Clue, the podcast where we talk rubbish and we never act like we've got the answer.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want more of this, more bonus content, log on to our Patreon. Right, you get this early, ad-free, as well as hours of bonus content. There's like a whole backlog of content for you to go back through and hear our opinions and the way we believe that the world should be ran.
Yeah, man. They used to get a direct line to complain at us when episodes come in late. But listen, we've got life to live, man.
Oh no, well, I mean, to be fair, our problem this week for coming out late wasn't an issue on our end.
Yeah.
Blame the police.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe you can blame criminals.
Yeah.
Basically, all the roads around here were cordoned off, and we couldn't get into the studio. So,
yeah, man, it was a mad one, very mad one. But
so,
I think, maybe it's not a topic for this.
Listen, man,
podcast.
we in the hood, man. Sign up to the Patreon, so we're not in the hood anymore.
boy, how you doing? Okay, loving the kit. Can you, for those that aren't football fans, can you talk us through what you're wearing? Because
I am wearing a France training kit from Euro 2020.
It's a good design, you know.
I really like this one.
It's got 80s energy in it. It's got 80s and 90s energy. Yeah, it's just got like vibrance. I don't feel like we get that nowadays.
You don't. And do you know what really annoys me about kits now? It's all the copy and paste. Capitalism has like ruined a lot of stuff. It's like, you know, when they're like, how can we get the best out of, like, they'll buy a bunch of fabric and they're like, let's just do the same design on a bunch of kits. So if you look at certain countries or teams, say for example they wear white.
Yeah.
The kit looks the same. They just change the sponsor and the badge, and you're like,
yeah. It's like when you play computer games. Do you know what I mean? You can play computer games. You can change the color of your character, but it's like the same stuff, but it's just like doop, green.
Yeah,
doop, blue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you ever create a character on anything?
Yeah.
And then you realised it was just what you wanted to look like.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I'll be honest, Kay. It was always like me. Enhanced, you know, like iPhone Pro Plus.
So what did you enhance?
Shoulders might get a little bit extra. Waist goes in. Muscle to fat ratio is probably like dangerously low.
Jawline?
Dangerously low. Jaw is jawing. Yeah, I mean, we've all done it. Most recently, I done it on WWE. I did a wrestler one, where they can take your face. Yeah, this was like lockdown time. Yeah, so just put it in perspective. A lot of time on my hands.
You had
a lot of time on my hands. You take a photo, you upload it to the WWE website, and then you put it on your face. And then I made my character to my spec. Yeah, proper took time on it. Looked at it, and I was like, "Nah, we're gonna have to do a bit better than that." Sucked in the belly, made him Tonka, gave him all the best moves, and then obviously with all my stats, I was like, maybe I can make it like put my stamina a bit lower and my strength up a little bit, maybe in real life. And then afterwards, I was like, fuck it, 100%. But I got some videos. I'll show them to you. I might even share them with the Patreon of me, and it looks uncannily like me with the afro and stuff, but obviously a steroid version.
So, am I right in saying that if you upload it to the WWE website, they own the images and stuff?
Probably. Like they have an image of my face that they probably in the small print in lockdown. So I was like, fuck it.
They basically might come out with a Marcus Bronzy style character on a WWE game in the future. Like it could just be like one of the background characters or whatever.
Sweet.
And you won't get paid for it.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, man. Yeah, I think I owe the WWE my childhood joy, so they can take all of that they want. I will say this, get flipping out, just reminded me, I was that into it. By the way, again, lockdown Marcus, I even did my own intro stuff, and you can make your name.
What did you make your own beat for the intro song as well?
I nicked a sick beat from another wrestler, but I made my intro, like put it together, and also you can take. They have, as well as having like names, you can have sounds. So he does Bronzy, and as well, I was like really chuffed with myself. And then I had that moment of realization after my first few wrestling matches. I'm like, what are you doing? But that's what lockdown was like, though.
No,
isn't it?
but I think sometimes the most fun is in creating.
Yeah.
The actual thing rather than actually playing the game with it. You're like, okay, created it, and then you're like, okay.
Definitely spent more time creating a character than I did playing with a character.
Like when I used to play Football Manager, my favorite part was signing players.
Yeah.
Once I actually had the players, I didn't really give a shit too much. But I was like, I got him.
Yeah,
I got him. Look at my negotiation skills. I smashed it.
Have you ever done create a character?
But the first time I ever done it was on Def Jam Fight for New York.
Okay.
And on that one, I'd always just go like, beard. like chin strap. I think at that time I think it was chin strap.
Yeah,
like, chin strap, and then I was like mad big jaw, like big muscles out of this world.
Yeah. Stats just 110.
But what I loved about that game, like you could buy jewelry, you could like I was like, oh my god, this is what I'm gonna be like when I'm older. And then I got older, and I was like, nah. Don't know about that, you know.
Yeah, man.
I was somewhere recently where someone was wearing a massive chain, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck it. The chain looked incredible, right?
Yeah.
Like it looked huge, massive pendant on it and everything. And I was just like, you're a very brave man walking around London like that. Because I was like, in my youth, I would have been like, I'd love to do that. Now I can't think of anything more terrifying than walking around London with a bit of jewelry on.
You're basically wearing a bar of gold on your neck saying, have a go. It's a statement,
or a watch. I would be terrified to wear a watch.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm scared. Anyway.
I was going to say, Kato, chin strap beards though, right? I've done it.
Out of fashion.
I've done it. Have you ever done it?
I think when I was 17, it was the only part of my beard that connected.
Yeah. That's where it starts.
So I think that's why chin straps were like very. I think that's why they were very popular. It was for the guys that couldn't connect anything else.
I'm telling you, that my friend is the option. That my friend is an example of you making no decision look like a decision. Do you know what I mean? I respect that.
Do you remember when people used to do the border?
It was like, just in case you don't know, because you may not, it's when you had like your barber would give you a skin fade, but right at where your hairline at your forehead goes all the way down towards your like cheek and your ear and stuff, they'd leave a little border there.
Just imagine there was a frame in it. Like it was like framing your head.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. I don't know some of the stuff. I mean, we moan about Gen Z, but we were fucking idiots as well, man.
I know, but at least the stuff we did could like grow out in 2 weeks. Like I'd slits in my eyebrows once. Yeah. I had all that. So solid.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't tattoo our faces.
Yeah, and put like collagen in my lips at the age of 19. I didn't do that, bruv. Like certain bros and ladies are doing right now. Do you know what I mean?
This whole filler epidemic is mad, but that's another story. How have you been anyway?
I'm all right, man. I've been good, bro. I've been very, very busy. It's been a week, as you know, like obviously not really for the pod, but yeah, just everything has been all over the place. We were meant to record on a Monday and we're here recording on a Thursday.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And we've both been trying our hardest, but it's been good. But do you know what? I've succumbed, like the attitude you had when you came in here, I was like, okay, man, it's been a bit of a mad week. You were like, it is what it is, and that's the mood I've been in this week. It hit me, made many things hit me, and I've just got to keep it pushing.
You've just got to get it. You just got to get on with it. I think that the life goes on, and you've got.
Sometimes it rains and you ain't got an umbrella, so you just got to take that rain, and keep it pushing.
This reminds me of something actually, right? Apparently, like "just do it" is a very aggressive phrase for Gen Z.
Really?
So like, Nike's like, just do it.
Yes.
It's too aggressive.
Oh.
So I think I forgot it. I was watching something and they were like, like the more brands that are successful nowadays have like more like sort of inclusive mottos or whatever.
And how do we make an adjustment for this? Do we have to make it just like please could you do it, or would you mind if you could just, or try your, but where do we go with this now?
Don't assume I'm going to do this.
So it's too aggressive.
Yeah, someone was saying, I don't know, I think they were bigging it up like another brand's slogan, and they were saying Nike's just do it, it's too aggressive for the Gen Z generation, that's why they're losing sales. So I don't know about it. I think they're losing sales personally because £85 for shorts is mad.
I mean, if it is, I mean, this could just be somebody winding people up. But I mean, if just do it is too aggressive for you in your day, you may struggle in inner city life. Right, you may struggle in life in general. If someone just saying the words "just do it" or seeing that up, if that hurts you, maybe you need to really think about things, man. Because life.
People don't want to just do it though. They want to be like, well, why should I do it? Well, what is in it for me? Shut up and just fucking do it, bruv. Right. You flipping idiots, man. I have seen some madness. You were mentioning the sun, and I know SPF is a topic that's very close to your heart. Okay. We've been out before. and you've seen other people of color and melanated skin, and you've been like, make sure you wear your sunscreen.
We were actually, you know what? One, I mentioned rain and not the sun, but it's cool. I let that slide because your segueing is super slick today. We went on a shoot together, a branded shoot, Kay, and I got to say, shout out to Tanisha, UTC family. She whipped out the Factor 50.
Yes.
Yeah, amongst a group of people where there were no white people there that were on the shoot. And she said, everybody, Factor 50, please. I don't care your hue. I'm coming to you with the Factor 50. And I was like, T, I fuck with that shit.
I don't care about the hue.
I'm coming for you. Yeah, so I was like, T, I fuck with that. And Kay uses Factor 50. If it's the first time in it, I use Factor 50. And listen, all I'm saying is we look good. The skin looks good.
So I got a couple of tweets.
Done.
Black people that use sunscreen should be viewed with suspicion.
All right.
These are individuals that will go for absolutely anything. And I sent this one to you, yeah. And then it was like the follow-up to it was, your ancestors lived on the equator and thrived for centuries, but you let pharmaceutical companies convince you that you need Factor 100 to go outside.
Yeah, big pharma. Do you know what? I will caveat this with everyone's entitled to their opinion, yeah?
Yeah.
But what was my response on the text?
Skin cancer will take care of them.
Okay, but also, I didn't say it in a Jamaican accent, but also though, do you know what else our ancestors didn't have? They didn't have cream.
No.
So what did they have? Instead then, so all right, so you know what, no cream for you. But do you know what else I didn't have? Toothpaste. No toothpaste for your breath stinks and you got ashy knees. Do you know what else I didn't have? Barbers. Yeah, now you ain't got a trim. Yeah, do you know what else I didn't have? Soap. Armpits dead. Do you know what else I didn't have? Socks. Foot bottom rocks. What? Go on, we can carry on.
So here's another tweet that really, I was like, this is gonna send Marcus on the edge, right? People always think you're being edgy when you reject sunscreen, but sunlight is legit the only way your body properly produces vitamin D.
This is true. Right? This is true. Cool. This is true.
Use a slightly thicker body oil, in my opinion. Creates a good balance of absorption and reflection.
Of distortion and reflection?
No, of absorption and reflection.
So the sun cream, if you wear an oily cream, the idea is that it reflects the sun. I don't know any science behind that, bro. I don't know any science behind that.
Mix apricot kernel or hemp seed and castor oil ratio at 80 to 20.
Oh, wow. What mix what?
Apricot kernel or hemp seed oil and castor oil.
Apricot kernels is one thing I've never got. Apricot kernel? Is that the seed, do we think?
Yeah. Like the little balls.
I didn't even know you could buy that. I mean, it's one of those recipes, right? Well, I mean, I was almost thinking I could try it, but why is it in those kind of recipes? They always have something like an apricot kernel or like a unicorn horn.
Bruv.
Or like, I don't you know what I mean? It's like a random in there. That, but anyway, no, it doesn't. Look, each to their own with their skincare. But listen, I'm an advocate of slapping.
Slapping people on. Wow, the violence of this gentleman.
Advocate of slapping the Factor 50 on, and yeah, man. But shout out to all those looking after their skin. Nobody wants that.
There's mad stuff going on in the world right now, bruv. Obviously, did you see that clip of Ghanaian jollof and Nigerian jollof being discussed in the Houses of Parliament?
You're really just taking all of the black things and just throwing them at me, okay? This is a little bit racist, This is like, I got a black friend, let me talk about all the black things this week.
I needed to find everything to speak to somebody.
As the representative, did you see that? I did see the clip of one of the MPs saying that Nigerian jollof is better than Ghanaian jollof.
I love that clip. Can I say why?
Why?
Because that bit in Parliament that day is like sort of like a everybody's chilling in Parliament kind of thing, innit?
Is it like when you start a course or something, you sit around, hi, my name's Marcus, and I did it. Hi, I'm Kay, I'm a stand-up comedian. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
It was a bit like that, yeah. And I think the fact that people were cheering as well, right, showed multiculturalism working. Do you see what I'm coming from? Like, and I didn't mean to bring it up in a thing. I was bringing it up in a positive way because a lot of people were taking a piss out of that woman, right? And I was like,
a lot of Ghanaians. We should have voted.
I think that for that to be discussed in Parliament and people go, and the whole idea of the speeches being in jest that day, and that being a joke that she's put in there, I thought, you know what? Like, this shows you how far we've come as a society for that to be a fabric. What's it? Part of the fabric of modern multicultural Britain. I think. Right? Obviously, it's a little thing. It's not going to solve inequality and blah, blah, blah. Like, do you know what I mean? But like, I think it is a sort of positive thing in the world right now, in our country, that you just got to go, all right, let's just take this one as a little win.
I got to say, like, on a really small scale, it's like in the Houses of Parliament to see like somebody making jest of, and it's done now. We all know, like, it's not some debate or whatever. We all know Nigerians better, but it's like it's a funny, silly little thing, and I think it, for me, on a really small level, it's like, I'm not saying it's going to swing or change people's opinion on politics, but it's a small, relatable gem you can take away. I'm not going to get too excited. I'm still more focused on what's your policy going to be.
Exactly.
Okay, cool, because there's some other suspect moves in Parliament this week. But, you know,
however,
let's have a little bit of a... It's good to see them being a little bit of freedom from our MPs to be themselves and bring a little bit of culture and stuff. Because they may be in a part of the room that didn't even know what was going on, probably still half pissed on pork, because we all know what they're like. And they're just going, jollof rice, eh? But I feel like it was well received by some others as well, and it was good. Cool, man.
Well, at least we're not in America, because what's going on over there, bruv? You see when Joe Biden dropped out,
Yeah.
the jokes about it on Twitter had me laughing. Someone was like, he's going to wake up for a nap and be like, I did what?
I mean, look.
Like, Joe Biden just wakes up and goes, oh shit, no wait, I thought that was a dream. Wait, I really did that.
Do you think he might turn up for work? Just whatever happens, he just turns up. Hi, I'm here. No, you're not the president anymore. What?
Do you know another thing that I rate about our system?
Yeah.
It might not be the most democratic, right?
Yeah.
But you see the next day, the prime minister is the prime minister and he's working.
Hey, no fucking around.
You know what I mean? There's none of this like weeks on end
ceremony.
There's none of this like, we need to form a coalition and this coalition's going to take a month to... There's been negotiations, and meanwhile you're like, brother, who's running the country?
Who's got their hands on a wheel?
Exactly. Next day, he's gone to the king. The king has gone, oh, really? Oh, you must have had no sleep tonight. And he's just like, no, I haven't. It's been...
But I will. Make sure my check's on my desk, bitch.
Yeah.
Basically.
And then they go in, and then he's like, this is my cabinet. And then they do the whole ceremony, like Black Rod hitting the fucking Houses of Commons. And then, bish, bash, bosh, the next week, he's like, oh, I'm on official duty. Like, they literally just give him all the folders and the files, and they go, yeah, so this is kind of really what's happening. Yeah. And then he's just going, oh shit, we're fucked.
Yeah. Apparently it's been done in the past where someone's left a note on the desk saying there's no money.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Yeah, they give that to the chancellor, innit? So, like, but I love that, innit? Where it's like literally a day in and you're working, innit? It's like you've probably got no sleep the night before because the elections have gone on, and then the next day you're just like, oh shit, like what? I actually got to what? Nah, but I need 9 hours sleep. Big man. Big man.
You ain't sleeping till the next election, rude boy.
Big man, Ukraine need 3 billion. Are you going to say yes or no? But
NHS is on its knees. What are you doing right now? What? It's my first day. It's a bit much. You asked for it, big man.
That is the worst first day you could have in any job, right? Because most jobs, like, they'll be like, oh, here's your like login, or you're waiting for your login, so you're just waiting around and going, can I get anybody some coffees or whatever? In that, your first day, bam, there you go.
Food banks. They just hit you down your first day. Where I'm there going, oh, I wonder what my password should be on your first day. Like, oh, I'll make sure it's 8 letters, got a number in it as well. He's there like, fucking hell. All
the bags of training you have to go through. You know, when they'll be like, oh, here's all the health and safety training. Over there, the health and safety training is like, here are the current terror groups that are planning to attack us. And you're like, fuck me, bruv. Like, wait, that much?
Now, like right now.
Yeah, we are currently on Amber Alerts.
Okay.
And you're just like, fucking terrible. But you compare...
Sorry, the new job, they're like, so if you have a sick day, this is how you sign in. To him, he's like, there's a new variant of COVID that could take over the world. Like, what?
So we've just got the report about how the pandemic was handled. Do you want to read that? Well, how many pages? It's about 140 pages. Brother, give me the summary.
Sir, that is the summary.
But you contrast that with America.
Yeah.
So their elections in November, they find out the winner in like a week or something, because sometimes like Florida takes long to declare or they lose votes or whatever.
Yep.
But they're not president until January.
Yeah.
So you got 2 months. They call it the lame duck period, right? So you're just there, like, you've got a president that's there that's not really the president.
Yeah.
And then you've got... But I get it if like in that 2 months you're revising.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they give you all the stuff. They don't just throw you in at the DDP and they go, here's we've really got to brush up on.
Yeah.
And then you're just like reading. But I don't think they're even allowed to do that.
Yeah, because there's like state secrets, so there's only so much you can know. I mean, if that was me, honestly, like I'd do a little bit, but we all know there's two types of people when they got a, for example, a test or something coming up in 2 months. There's the one that will schedule their study so that they're there, and then there's the person that will party until 2 days beforehand. yeah. And I know certain people in here, as soon as they're in that, what's that period called again? The
lame duck.
The lame duck period. Yeah, they'll just take a nice fat presidential cigar, spot that, put their feet up, and be like, "I'm the motherfucking president, bitch."
How would you work? Because I work better under pressure in it, so I'd want to be thrown in a deep end immediately, right?
Yeah.
How would you want to work?
I would want that, but I'd defer that by like a week. For 1 week, the president is partying, bruv.
No, I'll be like,
everything.
I'll be like, all right, look. I'll be like, look, let me give some sleep.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to this.
Yeah.
But like in America, it is wild, bruv. You got 2 months basically just and do you know the other thing I find mad, right? That I think that like if you were a president, you could still ask to get security briefings from the CIA every day, every morning.
Yes.
So like Obama can just be like, yo, send me a security. Why would I want that?
It's because of the whole, I think it's partly because of JFK and partly because of everything else that's gone in the world, because their security detail, I don't know if they do this in the UK, because as well as that, their security guards they get assigned when they run are their security guards for life. So I think Clinton's daughter married one of the security guards, because obviously there's like a natural,
that must be an abuse of power
connection to their family. I don't know, it is, or you grow up with someone's family and then you're in close vicinity to them. I feel like that's more likely to happen.
It's like when you date someone at work, innit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, that's my work wife. That's my work hubby. Oh yeah. Don't play around with that. But also, if you're going to select,
that would send me over the edge. What do you mean work husband?
My work hubby, my work girl.
I think because we're self-employed, we don't have any work wives or whatever. So it's like somebody was like, "Oh, got a work hubby." You're like, what the fuck are you talking?
Is the person you depend on. I think the closest we got to it is like an accountant. Do you know what I mean? Somebody, I just couldn't live without them at work.
I've actually kind of realised I am quite jealous.
Really?
If I really like someone.
Are you a jealous guy?
Not jealous, but
it's
protective.
Okay, man. It's a safe space. It's only a national podcast. Really? Well, these are two different words. So let's crack this open.
If she said I got a work hubby, I'd be vexed. Let me be real, bruv. Yeah. Work hubby? What are you talking about? I'm going to that workplace. I'm punching him up, bruv. Slashing
I'll be like, it's right. Time to come home and start hitting these bills as well. Come on. Let's get to work on these bills.
Let him pay for a holiday.
Yeah. Come on then. Yeah.
No, work hubby. That is a crazy concept.
It's like, it's not. What do people say? It's like you go somebody that you have a relationship with at work that's closer than others, and like you've got a bond, you've got in jokes that no one else knows. So she'll be like on the phone going, "Yeah, paperclip." You know what I mean? You're like, "What? What's paperclip?"
He would just come up behind your wife like at a desk and just massage her.
Oh yeah,
bro.
You're a bit. Think about it. Listen to this. You're a bit snottier today. Bro, I'm sorry. Kay's like jittering in his seat.
I don't even have a wife, and I'm like, I'm already vexed.
You picking up your phone to text her?
Yeah, I was like,
how dare you?
I was like, what the fuck have you been doing? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, man. Jealousy is an interesting one because I think a lot of people think that they're never jealous, but there's always something that gets someone like.
Have you got a bit of jealousy in you?
Jealousy.
You're quite laid back.
I'm very chilled. I reckon so trivial. I'll try and find something better in the pod, but I get food jealousy in a like food envy when I'm in a restaurant in a ridiculous way. Like I've sat there looking at my plate of a Caesar salad and I've seen someone get served.
Can you please not talk to me about salads? Yeah, please do not talk to me about salads, because me and my friend Nick went to watch Team USA at a basketball. Right, went to the O2 Arena. So we're in the Amex Lounge, right? You've been in there before.
I was gonna say, nice little flex there, Kay. Well done for yourself.
No, you've been in there. Huh? You've been in there. You've been in there. I know you've been in there. I know you've been in there.
Which part of it?
So it was the restaurant bit, right? We're in, yeah.
Upstairs.
No, it was
oh yeah, downstairs next to the opposite bar. Yeah, I'm trying fucking around. I've never been in there. I have.
So he has been in there. Whatever. So we're like before the game, and neither of us have eaten, right? So we're like, let's go to the restaurant there, and then we'll go straight to our seats rather than buying a hot dog or something. Marcus, we bought 2 salads. So I had a salad, he had a salad, and we both got some small tacos. I got prawn, he got pork.
Is this what we call tacos now? Is it tacos or tacos?
Whatever. I don't know.
No, I'm genuinely asking.
I have no idea.
Cool. So you had tacos, and he had a
tacos. and then he had pork tacos. I had prawn, right? And do you know how much it cost?
I was gonna say go on, go on.
£84.
The fuck.
£84, yeah. And you know when the salad came, bro, we were both still hungry after we finished it. And we were like, fuck me, man. I wish I just got a pizza, bro.
And that's where my food envy comes in, because I'd come out of that lounge and I'd see someone.
I was seeing people with sourdough.
I'd see someone scoffing down a flipping burger, hot dog, piece of pizza, or whatever. And I'm looking at them going, you fucker, you've only paid £20 for it, because it's still extortionate prices. But I'm looking at the joy and I'm like, that's honestly food envy for me. That's it. That there's nothing worse than eating and being unsatisfied. Because I've probably made the right decision.
Sourdough pizza on the other side.
You can smell the sourdough, and you see someone take a bite, and you see the cheese stretch.
I had to put my Diet Coke down because I was going to throw it at you.
Why are you going to throw it at me for? What the fuck are you talking about? Calm the fuck down. So you get the food jealousy as well.
Yeah, because basically I was getting vexed all over again, and I was going to dash it at someone.
Fuck out.
And you're the only person in here. So I was gonna, fuck.
But last podcast. but yeah, so
I'm not fighting Marcus.
So
the moment man just sits on me and goes, yeah, what?
No, listen, I don't fight. I'm old. Anyone that talks about fighting at my age or older, great for you. But I'm out of this fight talk. Right. Anyway, look. So
no, you won't fight. You would just sit on me.
Let's talk about.
Until I stop breathing.
Let's talk about your mistakes, okay? Because nothing wrong going to the lounge. Okay. Nothing wrong going to the lounge.
Let's criticize Kate here. Okay,
yeah, no, because for we're all going to learn from this, right? Including myself. The first thing is you went to the lounge, which is fine, but you're in a concert area. We all know the food's going to be pricey, right? Yeah.
I thought really, we all know the food's going to be.
What you should have done is you should have treated well. To be fair, I mean, if you're looking at mouth flavor of the mouthful per pound, that's another conversation, but we all know you're there. You should have kept it simple, bro. You should have gone
burger
for
and chips,
pizza, a margarita pizza, win.
Yeah, but I'm trying to look good at the moment, man. Like, anyway,
that's all okay. But then you know how to be sensible. You can have that pizza then and not another time. But to go to watch a show, right, or a game,
you're watching basketball athletes, bro. Yeah. So I wanted to watch them and go, I can do that.
Yeah, but tacos is a risky one, bruv. Because you know what?
Small. They were
like, again, Ron, risky, not much for you. Yeah, a salad at a stadium or a salad at a concert. I don't think a salad at a concert is a bad idea.
I thought because it was the bougier part, would be fine.
Yeah.
The game was great though.
Yeah, I know, but we'll get to that. But
the game was great.
What beverages did you have? Did you have like Diet Coke Zero or something like that?
It was Pepsi Max.
See, that's fine. You didn't mess up there. See, but if I was sitting in that environment and I saw someone hammering a burger and chips, I'd want to smash the table up because I'm there eating a little taco. Also, taco, bruv, that could run your belly as well.
No, not the prawn ones.
Fish, bruv, fish. What are we doing here?
Fish.
What are we doing here?
Fish.
You're eating fish before the game, bro. You've learned your lesson, but next time you go to a show, I want to be with you and we're eating pizza and burger. Or I want to hear that you've eaten pizza or burger.
I might just eat from home before I go. I just
standard. I do that as well.
Yeah, I just didn't have time. But the game was great.
So you watched the US All Stars basically.
Yeah, so it was.
Who was it again?
They were playing Germany. So they were playing Germany.
Yeah.
And LeBron James was playing. Steph Curry was playing. Anthony Edwards, Joel Embiid, who, by the way, last time represented Cameroon, now is representing Team USA, so that's a different thing. But yeah, basically, Derek White, there was a few others, Anthony Davis, all the big hitters, all the big hitters. But
last time in your life that you might be able to ever see that.
Well, yeah,
quite literally. No, seriously.
For a second, I thought because you. For a second, I thought you were like, because you're dying. It's the last time in your life you're going to see that, because obviously you're dying, right?
Yeah.
You ain't going to see basketball again.
Done.
No, but it was, so we were sitting like literally behind There was like courtside disabled row, and then us.
Nice.
So I was seeing LeBron James in real life, but what I found the funniest thing, and I put the videos up on my story, was the difference in warm ups. See the German team, efficient lines, strength and conditioning coach there,
Really?
telling them stretch, do this, like these exercises, whatever. Cut to like Steph Curry, he's just hitting the ball up into the air and like hitting it with his fist, trying to see if he can keep it up.
They're trying to front, but what they don't realize about sports is only certain people can do that for a certain amount of time. And if sports is going in the direction, basketball's going in the direction as I think all other sports are, I don't think they're going to be clear favourites to win forever, because I've seen some of the scores. It's not been as
no. That fourth quarter. You know what? It's great to see somebody.
What do you mean? No. I was going to say that game looked close.
I never said no. I was saying no. As in agree with you. Like it was like that fourth quarter. Like LeBron had to lock in order for the US to get over the line. And what I meant is like, what I was going to say is that it was great to see an athlete like LeBron James, who's one of the greatest ever at what he does, just go, fuck this. Do you know what I mean? Like you could just see the sort of like...
He switched it on.
Yeah, like, fuck this kind of thing. And then start going, like just going crazy. I think he scored like close to 20 points or something in the game, but
Yeah, and I think Germany, their highest score was 18 points, which is interesting. I actually looked at the stats.
Schroeder.
So, do we think... I know it's not a sports podcast. It's not going to be a cakewalk for USA in the
No, it never will be. But in the Olympics, it's crazy. Like the South Sudan game, they nearly
so it could be like a Germany South Sudan.
The whole world. No, but the thing is, the rules in the Olympics are different to the NBA rules.
Okay.
So FIBA, which is like basketball equivalent of FIFA.
Yeah.
FIBA rules are different to NBA rules.
Really?
Yes.
Greatly. Like they'll change the play.
So certain things like you can scoop the ball out of the net, essentially, like when it's at
in Olympics, you can do goaltending,
sort of, so you can just slap it away like while it's near the net, kind of thing. So I saw a couple of plays where that happened. They were just like pow, like slapping it away, kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
As it's about to go in and stuff. I think they're a lot more strict with traveling, whereas in the NBA it's a bit like
it's a bit
yeah. So, but it was a great experience, and I was like, but again, it was that whole. Remember when I told you when I went to the NFL, it was like that. Americans, the way they do things, right? It's just so funny, right? Because obviously there's timeouts in basketball, isn't it? And it's like, right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna see what side of the room is the loudest, and then they got t-shirt cannons again.
Yes.
And then sometimes they wouldn't have t-shirt cannons; they just have cheerleaders coming out throwing t-shirts at people, right? Up in the crowds and stuff. And then, do you know in football, right? When they've got the camera on members of the public, right? And say like they're just sitting there. Yeah. When the camera comes on there and they realize they're on camera, as soon as they realize on camera, they go, nope. And then they move it, right? Yeah. In American sports, it's different. They want you to be excited on camera. So if the camera's on you, they want you to do something, kind of thing, right? So this is when I was like, I swear to God, America is the greatest country ever. They had a bit called Flex Cam. So
they brought Flex Cam to the UK.
Yeah. So
explain what that is, because I actually know what that is.
So they wanted everybody in the crowd to start flexing like their muscles and go like that. Yeah. And then they just cut to people in the crowd. But I was like this for time.
Oh, you was on it.
Just tensing with my arms up for ages. And the camera did not pan to me, bro. Do you know how angry I was? And then there was other bits where like they'd have a random quiz in the crowd. Like they're like, okay, so this is the whatever sponsoring whatever. And then they'd be like, oh, we're gonna have a quiz, and then they're randomly having quizzes and just giving stuff out and people winning stuff. And then there was another bit where they're like, if you were in, they were like, oh yeah, who's on the top, bro? Like you've been to the O2, innit? You know, like floor, like the high seats. Yeah, I've never sat there, but like those high seats.
I have. It's fun up there.
Yeah,
the nosebleeds.
So they gave somebody an opportunity. They were like, whoever's the loudest can get a seat at the front.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so
that's
they were
sick.
like, And then they interview them, they bring them down, and he's like, I never thought that this would be me.
Oh, that's wicked, man. I fucking love
I
that.
was just like, you know, American sports really know how to hype people. But there's a lot of, hey man, left side, right side, left side.
And the DJ plays like 10 seconds of a tune.
Yeah,
That's
they had
it.
like a DJ. They brought in a DJ called DJ Pause.
Wow.
As in Pause.
Oh, okay. I thought, wow, that's
Not
a
DJ
risky
not
DJ name, isn't it?
Pause play.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like that, but DJ Pause as in
Yeah.
like dog pause.
Yeah.
And they brought him in from Denver, Colorado, and I was like, that's a bit excessive.
Yeah.
But would you know the funniest thing about that whole NBA stars coming to the UK was there was a video going around of Steph Curry just walking through London, not being bothered. And he had to go he went into the NBA store and nobody stopped him. He had to start a conversation with somebody for them to recognize it was him.
Okay, right. So, did he look a little bit shocked, or did he look like he enjoyed it? Because I know quite a few
Didn't he? I mean,
artists do that, because
he
it must
just
be
looked
quite either refreshing or.
I think he enjoys it.
Kevin Bacon has said he used to wear makeup, like put on prosthetics and go outside and not be recognised, and he kept it real in an interview and just said, "No one recognised me, man. I didn't like that." So he stopped doing it. So I reckon it must be mad to walk down the street.
I think he liked it. I think a lot of them do, because it's like, for example, I mean, like LeBron might be stopped in London, but Steph Curry, he's probably like the second greatest player in the league, or whatever. And he's just walking around London taking pictures of Buckingham Palace, whatever, and nobody's bothering him.
Was he hooded up or anything? Was he like, was
just
his
wearing
face
a
out there?
bucket hat and shades.
Ah, yeah, but come on though.
Yeah,
Bucket hat and shades. Yeah, you do. Come on, I couldn't if I saw his head top and his eyes, then I'd know it's him. But if you cover your eyes with shades and a bucket hat, I reckon you can get away with it. Especially because he's, I'm gonna say smaller, only 6'3". Do you know what I mean?
Because he's like eye length.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, me and him, like we can look each other in the eyes. So
and he's not a giant, because I think if you're a giant, like a 7-footer, then you immediately stand out more. Hey man, he must be a basketballer.
I saw some
he is a
fucking big
basketballer.
fuckers playing that game.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
I see what you did, God. I see what you did. Yeah, gave me the humor, right? Okay. Gave me humour. Gave them lot the fucking height and
ability to
athleticism.
tell long jokes.
But still, it
Gave me
did make me
comedic
go,
stature.
what if I was... I could have made a league if I was 6'7". What? Run a couple of 10Ks here and there. And I just need to dribble.
Just
If you're 6'7", you can play basketball.
I think
should be able
everybody
to.
can play basketball.
Nah,
But you're
listen.
saying you can, if you're 6'7", everybody should be able to
You
play
get to
in
16.
top level.
You get to 16, 17, and you're about what 6'3", 4,
yeah.
and you're like, there's still growth left in me. Go and play basketball, bruv. You will be a millionaire in a few years, bro.
You've made it sound so easy to be a basketballer.
Bro, even if you don't make the NBA, you can play in Germany, you can play in fucking Serbia, whatever.
Listen, those crowds are wild.
Just to have
into basketball.
You could get a t-shirt cannon thrown at you, whatever, man. Just do
be
your
this
thing.
t-shirt cannon shooter.
But we need to go flex cam.
Flex cam. All right.
We need to go flex cam.
Let's do flex
They're
cam.
doing a game in Abu Dhabi in October.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We've got do we know is it somebody that works there? I think.
I think we might.
Yeah. So we.
Oh yeah, we do. Damn. Damn. I'll do flex cam. So what are America's chances of bringing it home at the Olympics this
I
time?
think
What do you
they'll
think?
get gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they don't, right, go on then. What's gold, silver, bronze? What do you think podium's going to be?
I honestly, I'm not that well.
Take a
versed.
shot in the dark then. Go for it.
Let's go gold, thingy, and then Spain silver.
Spain.
Spain.
Got a good team, yeah?
Spain are always great.
Okay, cool. Spain. What about Germany? You think Germany, Sudan,
Yeah,
maybe got
South
chances?
Sudan, bronze.
All right, fair enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying this. I don't know which way the groups lie. You know, when like the draw,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know which way the draws lie, but
Sometimes you got to just have a little bit of ignorance with
just
sport,
fucking
okay?
go for a guess, innit?
There's nothing wrong with
Are
that,
you looking
man.
forward to the Olympics?
I am. Well, the Olympics have started.
No, it starts
It started now.
Saturday.
I thought it started now.
The football always starts early. Where it's not football's not really an
right.
Olympic sport, innit?
Oh,
No, it's not because they just get the under 23s playing.
Ooh, so it's not proper football when it's under 23. Ooh, shots fired. No,
It's not.
yeah, so for me, it started. So I've watched bits and bobs.
You know when it's like the French, yeah?
Oh.
You see the France team playing and you're like, who the fuck is this in the fence, bro?
you're horrible.
You just see some names, you're like, Who?
It's so dismissive.
Like it's like even the Argentina team were playing. You're like, who the fuck are these guys, bruv? Like this ain't a real team, bruv.
So for me, my Olympics
Even the badge is different.
Yeah, but you know it's all good. But like for me, my Olympics have started, and I'm doing a little bit of a dipping of a toe, so a bit of footy. I'm looking forward to some of the more trivial sports. Like I said, I've also seen the controversy you probably have as well.
Well, let's talk about that on Thingy.
Okay.
All right. We're going to move over to Patreon. If you guys want some extra bonus content, sign up. And yeah, keep it jiggy.
Yeah, peace.
I don't know what I'll say. Keep it
Jiggy, guys out there, okay?
Keep it jiggy, man.
Keep it jiggy, man.